We could have helped out there.
Welcome to the Ice Ranch, October 24th, 2020. We have the Regis Jesuit Raiders versus the Heritage Eagles. And through Shaw Productions, Tom Mahalik is going to be doing the play-by-play, and John Griffin here with the color.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome aboard. Tom, you're going to take it away. We got a face-off coming up.
Looking forward to some hockey.
It's great to be here. 17 minutes to start the first. Regis in white and red. White jerseys, red pants.
Face-off down, won by the Raiders and at center ice, but knocked in deep immediately by Heritage. Held there in net. Jack Griffin in net tonight.
That's great. Jack Griffin
Good to see him.
Getting a start, number 33 for the Regis Jesuit Raiders. And then we got Grayson Williams starting for Heritage. 1650. We're just to the right of Jack Griffin.
Face-off in the Raiders zone. Beck steps in. Wins the face-off back, picked up by Matthew Carter and kicked around to the near side boards. Manville reverses, goes back over to Carter in the far corner, who back up to the half boards to Mahalik, and it gets shipped out of the zone. Unfortunately, the linesman's feet find that puck and slows everything down on the breakout. Mahalik picks it up at center ice and dumps it in deep and goes for a change.
The Regis bench was giving him giving the linesman a little hard time there.
Little grief for him there. Picked up on the near side, or sorry, on the far side boards. Knocked in by Blattbat, who just came onto the ice. Broken loose there by Manville on the far side corner, but he gets that taken off his stick. But he's able to regain and knock it in deep and go for his change. Blattbat battling the deep end, gets pinched off the puck back in the end boards. Heritage tries to gain some space, and the Eagles almost escape the zone. Carson Williams, good to see him back after an illness, is able to dump that back in at the blue line, forcing Heritage to regroup in their own end.
Williams is out there with Woody right now as the defenders. Williams on the left point, Woody on the right point.
Puck comes loose through center ice, backhanded by Woody in, but not deep. Heritage can gain control and dump it out of the zone for an icing. I think they were just looking to get a line change, get themselves back out with fresh legs in their defensive end.
15:29 left in the first. 0-0 game just to the right of Grayson Williams.
First 30 seconds of game time. Let the kids feel each other out here. Get a fresh line change with Pulaski stepping in for the face-off.
We got Luke Miller at that left point.
Heritage tries to dump it out. Good pressure down deep. Far side reversal by Heritage is able to chip that out of the zone. Luke Miller regains at neutral ice, throws it cross ice, backhanded up on the back end there by Teddy Armadas, and then carried in by Camden Lai. Tries to feed that back, but I think it was overskated there on the offensive attack, and that took the puck out of the zone and ended up with the Raiders offside. So they regroup and then try to forecheck pressure up into the offensive end.
Armadas, yeah, he's going back to grab that puck.
Puck kind of snuck past Teddy there at the blue line and dumped all the way into our deep end, but puck comes up, knocked through center ice, and then knocked right back in by Heritage. Puck gets chipped out of the zone briefly by Miller, and then Miller looks, carries it in himself at the blue line. Luke goes deep end and then carries around, feeds off to Mahalik behind the net, who holds up there, kicks it loose, and then waits, and off the near boards goes to the point to Beck, who is covering. Ian Beck takes it down into the near side corner, reverses. Two men pick him up, knock the puck loose, but in comes Manville to gain control. He chips it off the boards to the point where Drew. Oh,
Patterson,
nice chase.
quick
Patterson
shot.
rips that and then gets knocked in on the back end. Whether that was Beck or Manville, I'm not sure, but Patterson made a nice low shot in.
Oh, yeah.
And that puck got passed behind the goaltender. Williams didn't know it was behind him, and I'm not sure if that was knocked in by Manville or Beck. One of the two.
Yeah, 14:01 with the Regis score, 1-0. Patterson with the low shot created the opportunity. Two Regis players right there, as Tom said.
Yeah, Grayson Williams made the first save, but didn't have control, and that rebound gave up a scoring opportunity for that 1-0 lead. Puck gets knocked into the Raiders' end, briefly controlled by Max Myhill. He reverses back behind his own net, takes a moment to backhand it up the near side boards.
There's Tanberg over there on the wing on the half board.
Travis is able to chip that out through the neutral zone. Joe Scott on the far side boards for Heritage. Tries to backhand it up and out, but it gets knocked in immediately deep there and picked up behind the net again by Myhill. Tanberg on the near side, battling, goes down. That gives time for Tyler Blakesley to pick that puck up for Heritage. He tosses off the far side boards but can't get out. Nice touch pass there for a quick shot from Palatbat. Nice feed by Myhill. Shot on goal saved by Grayson Williams. At the point, Chase Patterson again dumping deep, goes in.
This
pad
time on
save.
the right point, yeah.
Chase getting good low shots, hard, good pressure. Coming right on the ice there. Lorenzo's able to keep that puck in at the point, but then it escapes the zone, and another icing for Heritage as they're under pressure.
12:53 in the first, 1-0 Regis. We're coming back. Hey, one of the shout-outs we want to make today is a big call-out to Station 5 crew, Elijah Hernandez and the Aurora Fire Department. As everyone knows, the state of Colorado's definitely fighting fires in the mountains. God bless them. Our prayers are with them, and all have been affected by the devastation the fires have caused. Way to go, Station 5 and Elijah. And
Puck gets knocked out.
Ismail, thank you.
Thank you for your guys' service as always. Puck gets knocked out of the zone by Heritage, but carried in by Camden Lai. Gets stick checked, and the puck comes back out to neutral ice. Pulaski regains, chips it in. Once Lai gets back on side, Drew Lorenzo is able to go forward with some forechecking pressure. That puck just hops over the stick of Pulaski, who was in good position to gain control in the zone. Instead, Carson Williams regroups, carries it up through the ice. Mahalik, fresh on the ice, comes up. Collin cuts back to the middle, chips it ahead. Nice pass there across as Woody was pinching in. Woody just hopped over his stick, but then Mahalik hands that one off to Manville. Manville gets stick checked or hooked, depending upon how you look at that one. And that puck comes loose and onto a Heritage stick where they're able to gain a little bit more space and exit the zone.
Good pressure by Mahalik coming down that wing.
Good forward pressure up ice, just outside of the reach of Manville's stick, but he pressures and forces them to give it up to Beck. He walks in, fires high, easy glove save for Williams.
Yeah, no, hey, Elijah Hernandez is our goalie for Regis. He's here dressed tonight, and so we're giving a shout out to Ishmael Hernandez again on that Station 5 crew from the Aurora 5 department.
Face off down, near side, backhanded in deep by Beck, fed right out to Mahalik. One-timer squirts wide.
Good pass.
Didn't get good wood on that shot, and unfortunately fired that wide, but then he keeps it in on the far side boards nicely, walks in behind the net, waiting, looking for someone through the middle, reverses back down in the near side corner, throws it behind the net, no one there except for Heritage defender. A turnover there immediately, blocker save on a quick shot from Manville.
Beck.
Beck, yeah, and he chips it up and over the net. And instead, puck goes back down the far side corner, comes around the near side boards where Manville's there to try to gain control. Constant pressure here from the Raiders. Mahalik knocks it down to Manville, goes for a change as Michael tries to control in the near side corner. That puck gets knocked off his stick and carried out of the zone by Jonathan Rodriguez for Heritage.
Balatbat came in there for Colin, looking for an outlet pass.
Up
He
ice.
grabs it.
Nice stretch pass there from Miller to Balatbat.
Luke
he gets
coming
shouldered
in.
off, and then Luke walks in, hands it off there, and a high rising shot from Max Myhill goes over the net with a little blocker help from Williams. Puck comes back onto the near side. Stick controlled there by, I think that might be Pete Armadas.
Yeah.
And he's able to get that back up to the point where Teddy Armadas takes a big check as that puck gets thrown in deep on the
First
Raider end.
first save maybe by the Regis goalie Griffin. 10:01 left in the first. 1-0 Regis. Again, yeah, so early action by Regis, pressuring Williams on Heritage.
Keeping the puck in that offensive zone. Even in midst of active, line changes on the fly, they're still able to keep that pressure down there and forcing Heritage just to dump pucks out.
Face off to the right of Griffin now.
Puck comes to the point. Quick step up there from Tyler Blakesley, keeps it in the zone for Heritage, and then dumped in deep by Spencer Rogers. Raiders come around the near side boards, and on the half boards, Pete Armadas makes a nice touch pass up ice to Max Myhill, tries to hand that one off to Cameron Blattbat, but it slides through his stick until Myhill regains. Tried to throw out at the point, and the pass out by Heritage goes right onto Matthew Carter's stick, and he gets a quick shot on net that gets gloved by Williams.
Carter with the quick shot, 9:26, and we're going to be the right of Grayson Williams. Actually, Grayson Williams is the goalie for Heritage. He actually played with my son Jack early on in their young years at the Arvada hockey program. So we know him well.
Small community, of course, within the hockey world, no doubt. Heritage is able to dump that puck in deep. Luke Sokolowski dumped that puck deep, tried to go around. I think we're going to get Chase Patterson for interference. I think just a little extra body contact after that puck was gone, and I think Chase is going to go for 2 minutes.
He was lectured, and off to the penalty box he goes for reflection. 2 minutes, 2-minute power play, face off to the right of the Regis goaltender, 9:15 in the first.
Looks like Pulaski comes on for penalty kill here with Drake Woody, Ian Beck, and I think on the far side is Carson Williams, I believe. Face-off down, gets tossed to the point by Heritage. They dump it down the far side board behind the net where Drake Woody picks it up for the Raiders and tries to backhand it up the near side boards. Pulaski with good pressure, kind of irritating the player there for Heritage, but a nice feed out front for a quick one-timer shot there by Braden Knoxall, who didn't quite get that on net, shot it wide. The Raiders are able to control, but they can't get it out of the zone. Fired high over the top of the net there by Luke Sokolowski, but then gained by the Raiders, and Carson Williams calmly dumps it down ice. And we'll get a couple of changes here for the Raiders on the PK.
17 for Heritage, almost got a piece of that to deflect it, but it went wide. 8:32, we got 1 minute 15 seconds left in this Heritage power play.
Carson Williams battling behind his own net, gets knocked out front, but chipped ahead there by Beck. Heritage keeps it in, walked down there by Luke Sokolowski, but then gets chipped out of the zone by the Raiders, and Heritage is forced to regroup at neutral ice, and then the puck gets knocked all the way down into their end by the Raiders.
Levesque passes it up through the neutral zone, defended by Regis.
Nice play there by Teddy to step up. Teddy Armadas challenges there at center ice. It forces the turnover that Michael Manville is able to knock in deep. Raiders happy to just keep dumping pucks deep and forcing Heritage Eagles to go 200 feet to get any opportunities.
30 seconds in the power play. Quick shot by Manville.
Oh, that was great pressure from Beck. It gets gloved down by Manville, and he rips one off that just goes wide of the net on a shorthanded opportunity. Teddy Armadas fires it around the far side boards, and then it gets knocked up and out of the zone.
8 seconds left.
Just killing off the last few seconds of this penalty time for the Raiders. Instead, puck gets picked up down deep by Cameron Balapa, tries to feed one across there to Myhill, but it gets stick checked and knocked aside by Heritage. Heritage tries to dump it up off the boards at center ice, picked up there by Spencer Rogers, and then tapped into the zone, carried in by Riley Jensen. Raiders do a good job of getting that out.
Looks like we got a penalty on Heritage. It looks like 6:54 in the first left.
That's going to be a hooking call by Spencer Rogers. Looks like he might have got a little frustrated on that turnover, but he got the stick up in the belly of a Raiders player, and he's going to find himself in the box for a couple minutes.
He was hoping the ref didn't see it. It was behind the action. So 2 minutes, 6:54, 1-0 Regis on the power play. What do we got up there? The Beck line, right?
Power play unit comes out. Usually on forward, you'll have Beck and Manville and Camden Lai. Mahalik drops back to play the point on the power play with Luke Miller. Puck gets dumped in deep by Heritage Eagles, so Luke Miller retreats behind his own net and then waits to start the breakout. Feeds up the near side boards. Beck carries it up through center ice, gains the zone all the way down to the near side corner. Stops, waits, feeds it back. Camden Lai feeds Mahalik, who walks the point, fires it in, goes off a body high and wide. Now puck comes loose. Nice stick check there by Camden Lai, and then Mahalik knocks it in so it doesn't get out of the zone. Colin keeps it in but can't quite gain control, and it gets thrown up and out by a Heritage Eagle player.
Luke Miller came off and Matthew Cutter came on. Good play by Mahalik there to defend that.
Carter's got it behind his own net now. Waits, looks out, steps up, fires cross ice, just misses the stick at Colin Mahalik as he goes to the bench. And that gets thrown right back down. 1 minute left in the power play. Raiders haven't quite gotten set up at all on the power play effort here. See if we can't get the puck in better positions and get some offensive flow here for the last minute. Carried up ice by Patterson, gains the zone himself, sweeps down low, feeds it back off to Balapat, steps
with the wrister.
Short-sided, just wide. Goes behind the net, still more pressure there by Cameron, and then Pulaski picks it up, hands it back off to Cameron behind the net, and he comes near side, and it goes up the near side boards. Patterson feeds her right back down, and Myhill's there on the half boards to go down low. Little give and go between Myhill. Myhill and Balapat always working well together. Nice feed there from Cameron, but Myhill's shot gets either blockered up and over the top of the net.
Quick shot got deflected behind the net there. And then I don't think Williams saw that shot, but he was in the right position. So
little give and go there. Cameron feeds it up. Again, back to Myhill. Myhill walks
with
in,
the
shoots, no score. Nice give and go there.
Yeah, you got to like that power play action, the pass back and forth. Myhill's got a dangerous wrist shot there.
Yeah, Cameron was able to gain control down low. I think he attracted just enough attention from Williams that he looked off on Myhill. And when he gave that back to Max, it was nice and flat and in the shooting zone. Max fired that 5-hole for the goal, and it's got a 2-0 lead for the Raiders.
4:49, 2-0 Regis face off center ice.
Puck gets kicked loose by Camden Lai, back to Drake Woody's stick in his own zone. He crosses to Carson Williams, tries to backhand it up and out, and it ends up on Camden's stick. Lai steps ahead and then chips it in deep with pressure from Pete Armadas down in the deep end. Nice play by Pete to pressure the D, create an opportunity there for Camden to step in. And then Pete sweeps that puck loose, goes behind the net and waits and looks in the near side corner, trying to find Lorenzo there.
Yeah, we're even player ice right now in 2-0. Armitage to Lai.
Raiders again with control in the offensive zone, backhanded deep by Williams. Pete gets rubbed out in the boards, can't gain control, and that gives Heritage a little bit of room to try and exit the zone. But Mahalik comes on to force the quick dump out and ends up being played by Griffin, so no icing. Williams picks it up in his own near far side corner, chips it up off the far side boards, goes off a leg of a Heritage player, no icing. Blakesley back to pick up that puck, pressured by Mahalik, forced to throw it up the far side boards, but he gets out of the zone with it. Good hustle, Luke Miller feeding that up immediately, and Manville finds Mahalik through the middle. Step shoots, goes off of Joe Scott's leg and gets deflected wide. Puck knocked loose, backhanded up near side boards to Beck by Mahalik, back down to Collin, who then reverses, looks and steps up and out, goes off the boards to the point.
Liam Waters with a shot.
Oh,
deflection.
deflected on by Mahalik, score.
Nice shot.
That's a nice goal. Great play by Liam Waters to throw that in low deep. Collin was able to try to redirect, and he gets that redirect through the 5-hole, I think, for this third goal of the game for the Raiders. Mahalik from Waters.
Heads up play by Collin. Good play by Liam. Just get it on net. Mahalik slides it through with the deflection. 3:10 left in the first. 3-0 Regis.
Face-off picked up at
number 9
center
coming
ice.
in for Heritage. Fanned on the shot.
But throws it in deep for Riley Jensen. Jensen's in a battle back there with Waters. Waters wins and dumps it up out of the zone with a little bit of help there from Max Myhill. Myhill takes control, fires it down low, just misses the stick of Balatbat. Those two can read each other's mind when it comes to feeding pucks
That's
to each other.
right, exactly.
They know
Luke Miller
exactly where they
circling
are.
at the point.
Balatbat goes down into the near side corner, handoff there, quick touch pass from Myhill back onto Cameron's stick. And then Tanberg steps in the far corner and backhands it back behind the net. That puck bumps loose, and Miller does a great job to keep that in at the point.
Yeah, Luke did a nice play there. Matthew Carter coming back.
That puck got knocked out by Heritage, so the Eagles could go for a line change here. And Carter's waiting, and then reverses and finds Miller on the near side. Bounces off his stick, so Tanberg reverses back behind his own net and restarts the breakout. Looks and waits up the near side board. Finds Miller. He walks out through neutral ice, gets pinched off the puck, so he's forced to dump it deep.
Pulaski running hard down there.
You always can count on Pulaski for some good forechecking pressure along with Camden Lai. That's a great pairing to have up front.
Heritage breaking out through the neutral zone. Number 7 coming down.
Jonathan Rodriguez pushing in, but then gets knocked down nicely on defense there. Good play there. Was that Teddy Armadas? Yeah, they made that play. Just to body him up, didn't let him loose. Puck gets knocked out, goes off Lai's stick at center ice. Camden says it's time for a change.
Time for a change.
So Heritage steps back into their own end and reverses. Andrew Moore on the near side tries to throw it up on the boards. Little step up there.
Collin came
Matthew
on for
Carter.
that. Collin came in for Lai, said I wanted some more action.
Collin steals a puck on the far side boards, comes up with it, breaks loose, backhands, throws it out front, but nobody there. But then a nice on the line change. Manville's able to gain control. Michael knocks it down. Mahalik steps through, walks across the middle, sidesteps one player, loses it to the point, but kept in nicely by Teddy Armadas all the way down to Manville behind the net.
Good effort to keep that in from Teddy.
Mahalik feeds off to Manville in the far side corner, handed off to Beck.
Shot.
Quick shot, pad save. Manville behind the net. Again, picks it up, reverses out again to Beck.
Back.
Shoots it just wide. Oh, he had an open net there in that corner. He was picking it, but it just slid off his stick.
Man, I worry about those long shots down there, and the goalie sidesteps it.
Long clear came all the way down right onto Jack Griffin. And then the reverse of that.
That is, those
Matthew
are dangerous.
Carter throws a bouncing puck from center ice in that has to be gloved with 18 seconds left by Williams. So both goalies paying good attention to those long dump ins and avoiding any disastrous late period goals.
They can see those in their dreams and nightmares, those pucks bouncing down, jumping their sticks.
Face-off won by Myhill. Knocked back up to the point. McDonald's there. It gets deflected off Balatbat's stick, but goes wide of the net.
10 seconds in the period.
Cameron steps in, fires short side, blocker save. Cameron picks it up again, waiting. 2 seconds, 1 second. McDonald probably can't get the shot off, and he doesn't.
Oh,
That wouldn't have gone, just didn't have quite enough time to get that through, but
almost trickled under, but time ran out. 3-0 Regis.
solid first period start for the Raiders.
Yeah, they feeling each other out at first. Regis came out with the 1-0 lead, and now we got 3-0 going into the second. So Regis playing well, fairly clean game.
Yeah.
You know, couple penalties from each, a penalty from each team. But no, Tom, it's good to be here. Hey, one of the folks we want to say hello to out there is for the Manville family, Uncle Jay streaming from Tokyo, Japan.
We're covering some serious real estate with our broadcast.
Shaw Productions bringing it to you.
That's
bringing
right.
it out.
Shaw Productions is international.
We got people from all over. The goalie's grandmother is in Chicago watching Mr. Griffin there in net. We have his mother who's at home, Colleen Griffin, so I want to say hello to my wife and Jack's mother. The Liam McDonald's family is right here in Denver, but they also have family in Maryland and grandparents in Florida. So, Tom, we got people coming in from all over the place.
It's great to have people across the country able to catch a little bit of Raiders hockey and get to see their kids, grandkids, etc., playing the game that all the kids love, and we all live vicariously through them enjoying the game.
The Patterson family, grandparents, Sally and Alan, viewing the game from Black Forest, Colorado. The Markin family, to the Pattersons in Greensboro, North Carolina. Doug and Jamie Patterson from Belvedere, California. So it's always good to recognize the families that can't be here and that are in it. What a treasure that far away family can tune into these games.
Yeah.
Shots, looks like we have a tally here on the shots, 14-3 in favor of Regis.
Yeah, a lot of good pressure in the offensive zone from the Raiders that period, something to build on. I'm sure Heritage Eagles are going to see if they can't find a way to solve the Raider pressure this period. Face-off won immediately by Myhill and carried into the zone by Cameron Blapat. Pushed off the puck in the far side corner, hands that one off and immediately gets it back from Pete Armadas. And then the puck gets squirted loose, but Myhill's there and fed out front nicely. Cameron's always got a good eye to find people in the shooting zone. Looking for Pete there, and he goes back to return the favor for Cameron, but that shot goes off a leg and never gets through to the net.
Armatas to Blattbat almost worked on that one.
Raider pressure continues at the start of the second period in the offensive end, 5-on-5. Armadas goes behind the net. Pete feeds the point. Liam McDonald's there to feed that across, goes D to D with Chase Patterson, who wheels and steps back to neutral center point, fires high and wide.
Nice puck control.
Goes off the goalie's stick high and up into the netting. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone.
You got to appreciate that patience when from Patterson there. Taking a look, he could have just shot along the boards, but danced with the puck and looked for the opportunity. 16:08 here in the second period, 3-0 Regis.
Pulaski steps in for the face-off, steps down, kicks it loose, wins it back to the point. Drake Woody fires a shot from the point.
Shots.
Nice blocker save there. Drew Lorenzo semi-fans on that pass, but finds Camden's stick, and then he tries to do a little give and go there with Pulaski, but it gets disrupted and carried out nicely by a Heritage player, number 7, Jonathan Rodriguez. Puck gets knocked back in. Tyler Blakesley chooses to dump that in deep from the left side point. Gets knocked loose by the Raiders and chipped up the far side boards with a carom off of Pulaski's stick.
Quick shot by 22.
Hard shot by Blakesley down. I'm not sure if Jack Stick saved that or if it skipped high and wide.
Yeah, it looked
boy,
wide.
That was a hard ripper there from Tyler Blakesley. Colin played a number of years with him and Joe Scott, number 2 for Heritage, so I know those two kids well. Great parents, great families.
That was a great shot by Heritage.
Puck
It's just off to the side there of the net.
Kept in by Mahalik, sidesteps Blakesley, walks in, fires across. Oh, almost finds. He was looking on the far side there for Manville. Or sorry, for Beck. He was looking for Beck on the far side, went off a stick and almost ended up in front on Drew Lorenzo's stick.
Outstanding look.
That was a good scoring opportunity, and instead Williams is able to shut things down and freeze that puck on top of his net after an odd carom up high.
14:59 left in the second. We're going to be the right of Williams from Heritage.
Beck, Mahalik, and Manville are back on the ice. Mahalik picks that up off the face-off win from Ian Beck. He goes down in the corner and dumps a backhand off. Manville goes up the far side boards to the point to Luke Miller. Luke Miller walks in, fires low. Nice save there between the pads for Williams with a little bit of traffic in front from Manville.
Max's grandparents are out there. Tom and Mary Bunton are watching from Pensacola, Florida. Welcome to the broadcast.
Glad to have you. Puck gets knocked out, loose from the corner, but Mahalik tries to feed the point. It gets picked up nicely instead by a Heritage player, Riley Jensen, who then passes it off, and it's carried into the zone by Luke Sokolovsky. Sokolovsky in a little battle down there with Liam Waters, which he loses, and then the puck gets thrown around the far side boards. Manville tries to chip it out, but a nice job at the point to keep that in by Joe Scott.
Well, Heritage is definitely looks like increasing the intensity, hitting a little harder.
Looking for some opportunities to force pucks in the offensive zone, which they definitely need to do. Puck gets chipped up and out by the Raiders, though. Softly rolls on net, forcing Williams to play it. No icing there. And then the forecheck comes from Manville, goes off his stick and into the netting on the near side boards. We'll get a face-off outside the zone. Yeah, should
coming out just
at the blue line.
13:49 left in the second. We also have Jack's grandparents in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Mimi and Papa, welcome to the broadcast. Glad you could join us. It's great to see Jack and Ned here playing.
Puck dumped in deep by Matthew Carter, sticked aside by Williams to the near side corner. Heritage tries to force the far side, but Tanberg's there to pressure, forces the turnover. Tanberg knocks it loose on the far side board, goes up and gets deflected up onto Teddy Armitas's stick, but not when he tries to knock it in deep, it just gets deflected wide.
Tanberg's a tough kid.
Nice little toe drag there from Cameron Blattbot to feed that down low to Myhill. Myhill sweeps in, hands off to Tanberg. Tanberg tries to pass that back to Myhill, who's content to dump it in deep for Cameron Blattbot. Puck goes in behind the net.
I like that wing combination.
Comes out loose. Teddy Armitage picks it up and carries it in the far side board, chips it in deep off the left side boards, but it gets knocked right up and out by Heritage. So Carter retreats and picks it up at his own end.
Armitage
nice
swings
feed
it up.
by Armitage through. Pulaski with a nice little chip deflection through his legs. That slowed the puck down just enough that Drew Lorenzo was offsides.
He lost track of the puck just as he was coming on the blue line, and Regis had the momentum, all the other forwards coming in, so offsides.
Pulaski made a nice play to deflect the pass back through his legs to be on line, but it slowed it just enough. Drew was expecting that to break right in and ended up offsides.
I really like that combination with Tanberg and Blattbat with Myhill. Pound for pound, Travis and Cameron are just tough kids there, and they work hard setting up Myhill.
Puck comes up out of the zone, dumped in deep by Jonathan Testerman for Heritage. Chase Patterson picks that up and knocks it up to Pulaski on the far side boards, who's able to exit the zone. He gets knocked down by a couple of Heritage players, but he's able to get the puck ahead and all the way into the offensive zone. Heritage definitely picking up their pace and their physicality, trying to get back into this flow of this game after a kind of a downhill play for the Raiders in the first period. Played back to the point, Liam McDonald walks in, shoots it down wide right of the net. Goes all the way to the far side where Patterson's there. Chase is able to control it. Sweeps around one player, backhands down the boards and into the deep corner, chases it himself. Coverage at the point from Colin Mahalik, but Heritage is able to steal that puck right back off of Chase and carried up and out of the zone by Joe Scott.
Nice play by Beck to get it back, to get control of that puck.
Raiders are offsides, no call there. Manville was a little early, but linesman was not watching, so we'll play on.
We'll take that.
Puck gets knocked all the way down deep. That should have been icing, but he says it was deflected off of Patterson's stick, which I didn't see. So I think that evens things up there on the offside and the no icing call. Puck gets knocked loose. Oh, Mahalik tries to snap a shot off. Luke Sokolowski makes a nice defensive play.
Manville with the quick
Manville
wrister.
fires. Mahalik in front trying to get control with Beck. Mahalik gains control, chips it back up to the point. Carson Williams goes down low, goes off of Collins' stick, or skate, sorry, and he couldn't control. Heritage gets that out of the zone and then waits to look cross ice for some openings. Manville's immediately there to gain control of the puck. Manville battling on the near side boards. Some support there from McDonald. Puck gets knocked into the Raider zone. McDonald calmly taps that loose to Blattbat. And then he misses Manville through the middle.
Check.
He takes a shoulder. They're going to probably call that for elbow up high.
We're at 10:30 left, yeah.
Quick hitter through the middle. Manville was caught, looking one way for the puck and got to meet and greet with a Heritage player up high, but Heritage is going to get 2 minutes in the box for that one.
Manville was not happy with that. He eyeballed him coming off the ice, but he did the right thing, not retaliating. 2-minute Regis power play, 10:31, 3-0 lead, chance to add to that lead.
Face-off won by Myhill, comes back to the point. Patterson throws it deep wide left. Pulaski almost able to back that in from the backhand of that from the near side or the far side post, but puck gets knocked loose. Pass down and then goes back up to the point to Patterson from Blattbat. Cameron walks across on the feed. There's the give and go waiting. Nice play. Great patience from Myhill yet again, trying to find Pulaski in front. That gets dumped up to the near side boards. And a good step up there by Matthew Carter to keep that puck in.
He kept that in. Great play by Carter. Now he's circling behind Williams. We got a glove on the ice somewhere. Looks like Max Pulaski.
Yeah.
His glove's sitting in front of the goaltender.
Step in by Myhill, fires and held by Williams for Heritage. And we'll get a face-off and a line change for the Raiders with 1:11 left in the power play.
Pulaski finds his glove. 9:42, yeah, 1:11 left. Just to the right of Williams for Heritage. We got Beck out there facing off. Camden Lyon his wing.
And on the other side is Manville with Mahalik at the point with Miller. Face-off comes back to Mahalik at the point, slides through him, and he's got to be careful there.
Yeah,
Turn that one over.
Jack's going to get tested. Let's
Break
see what
away.
he's got.
Oh, Jonathan Rodriguez, as he went to make a move, lost the puck, fortunately for the Raiders. Now it's knocked up ice by Beck, but just outside of the reach of Manville, so it gets knocked back down into our zone. Miller retreats to pick that up.
Jack had to wake up on that one for the quick breakaway, and then he fanned on it. So it's tough for a goalie when there's not much action, and then all of a sudden the quick play comes out. 9:06. We got 33 seconds in the power play.
Goes to Mahalik at the point, hands off to Beck. Beck goes down low and then handed off. Nice pass, little give and go, shot off the pipe from Miller off the near side post. Miller keeps that in at the point, feeds across to Mahalik. He controls, looks down low, loses the puck.
There we go again.
And he gives up 2 breakaways.
Another
this time,
breakaway.
Rodrigez decides to step in and
he gets
score.
them on the far side.
You know, you can't give that kid a second opportunity. Martinez fanned on the first one. I don't think Colin's going to be too happy heading to the bench. He's probably cursing himself right now for 2 turnovers and 2 breakaways on his power play opportunity.
Jonathan Rodriguez comes in, coming down the right wing and shoots it left low side and beats goaltender. 8:43. What do we have? 3-1 here?
3-1 hockey game at 8:40 of the second.
Short-handed
goal for Heritage. Number 7, Rodriguez gets the goal. Both times there, just slippery pucks. I don't know if that just, there's a little bit of snow over there. Not sure if that hopped funny on Colin, but he let 2 pucks slip by him, and Rodriguez pounced both times. That puck hops right through on that far side board again through Matthew Carter's stick at the point, comes all the way back down into the Raider end. And we're even strength now as the penalty expires.
Patterson behind the goal with Pulaski looking for control of the puck.
Knocked loose by Patterson, chipped ahead there and out of the zone. Matthew Carter presses up into the play and carries it deep, goes around the far side to Pete Armadas. Pressure down in the far side corner, puck gets pinched off in the skates of number 4, Andrew Moore for Heritage, but kept in by the Raiders. Back up to the point from Carter and knocked loose.
Shot.
Chase Patterson rips that one down, stick to side by Williams.
Patterson holds it in the neutral zone, puts it into that left corner there.
Raiders offside, so Tanberg jumps back, touches up, and now the Raider pressure comes again. Nice step up there from Cameron Blattbat, forcing the puck off of Andrew Moore's stick, but then they dump it out of the zone, and Heritage gets it all the way into our end, where Patterson regains and goes D to D with Carson Williams. Puck at the point. That was a little touch pass there coming from Cameron Blattbat, but it got knocked with a skate loose and kept in the zone by Heritage. Tyler Blakesley knocks it in off the stick of Travis Tanberg, who then carries it down in the back end and passes it around the near side boards. Chipped ahead by the Raiders, but not out. Joe Scott tries to dump that in deep but far wide of the net on the right side. Patterson steps across but can't gain control, and that gives Heritage a chance to put a shot on net for Griffin to save.
Yeah, Griffin with the save, 6:36. Heritage got a little breath of fresh air there with that breakaway goal, so now they're putting a little more pressure on.
A little more energy in their legs. They escaped that power play opportunity for the Raiders, instead come out of that one with a goal, and now they got a little jump going here in the second period at 6:30.
Jack Griffin's Auntie Ann in St. Louis says, great save, Jack. Thanks, Ann, for tuning in.
Williams,
and a quick
beautiful.
save.
Williams walked that one in, drop past to Mahalik, fires that on net. Williams makes the first save but can't control, knocked down and immediately pumped into the net by Manville. Was that Manville who got that goal? Always in the right spot, Michael. So we'll see 26 with that goal from 14 and 13.
Great eye.
So assist for Mahalik. At least he makes up for the point he gave up on the breakaway
Oh,
goal.
yeah, no, he does so many great plays out there.
And now we got a 4. Get that 3-goal lead back for the Raiders.
They definitely needed to break the momentum that Heritage was looking to take control of. So 4-1 Regis.
Puck at neutral ice. Heritage tries to knock that ahead, but can't get that up and out of the zone. Collin feeds it across. Hops through the stick of Manville, back out to center ice. So Williams retreats and then feeds it up the near side. Mahalik dumps it in deep. Far side forecheck for Manville.
Back along the half boards there, holding it, trying to get control of it.
Manville has it, looks, walks across the middle. Mahalik runs some interference, blocker save for Grayson Williams. Right back to the point. Woody throws it down
Woody with
low.
the wrister.
Deflected and a nice pad save. Comes
Colin.
out, goes off a stick. Mahalik was waiting for that one in front, and it went off a stick and instead skipped high over the top of his stick.
Oh, off
nice
the
quick
post.
shot. They've had instant offense from Jonathan Rodriguez today.
Yeah, he is hustling, and he smells blood, and he wants to get another one in on that net, but hits that post.
And goes wide. The follow-up shot held nicely by Griffin. Allows the Raiders to get a line change. Face off to Griffin's left in his defensive end.
5:26 left in the second. Important to maybe get another goal here to keep that momentum going, to get some more pressure.
Puck dumped in deep on the far side boards by Heritage. Goes off a stick behind the net. Colin Miller calmly sweeps over to knock that loose, but Heritage is able to swing it in hard behind the net again. So Miller picks that up again behind his own net and steps out with it. Soft pass up the far side boards, but it does get out of the zone briefly at neutral ice and then thrown back in by Heritage.
I'm noticing the linesmen are a little slow on the draw for the offsides call, but there was potentially offsides in a couple of those.
Little traffic up at that blue line for him sometimes. Pulaski intercepts that pass by Heritage, is able to carry it up and out of the zone, dumps it in deep.
We got an ice.
It should have been an icing. He called it good, but he wasn't across the red line when he tossed it in. Heritage comes up with it, goes off a skate and gets knocked up and out of the zone there by Riley Jensen and dumped into the deep corner.
Sokolowski in that corner for Heritage almost made a good play there.
Nice handoff there. Myhill feeds it up to Pete Armitage. Back to Myhill. Stick save there from Grayson Williams. Nice little give and go again from that twosome.
Max almost corralled that, got a handle on it.
Flatback gets knocked down with a loose puck in the far corner. Puck squirts loose and comes up to Teddy Armitage at the point. Goes in off the body. Flatback in a perfect spot to pick up that loose puck. Grayson Williams had no chance. He couldn't see where it came down. Came down right on Cameron's stick.
Turn and burn by Cameron.
There's that 5th goal you wanted here at 3:57 of the second period. That's going to be Balatbat from Teddy Armitage for goal number 5 for the Raiders.
Heads up by Cameron. He got a hold of that puck, turned, and I think he had the screen there too. So went, I think, through the 5-hole. 3:57 left.
Second period. Faceoff comes back into the Raider end. DDD play there by Chase Patterson coming across to Liam Waters. Waters tries to knock it up the near side boards, but then kept back in, so Waters stick checks the Heritage player, and we're able to get the puck right back out to neutral ice. Heritage just dumping pucks in deep, trying to do anything they can to get pressure in the offensive zone. The D's done a great job of getting pucks worked up through the zone. Mahalik through the snow at the side of the benches there. Puck gets knocked loose, and Heritage is able to regain. So D to Waters, hands that puck off. Ian Beck slips one man, tries to slip two, but it gets knocked loose off the skate of Spencer Rogers for Heritage.
Tried the toe drag. Waters playing it, but we got an icing.
That was just dumped in deep from the other side of the red line by Thaddeus Sharkey for Heritage, and icing will bring that puck back down into the offensive zone for the Raiders.
3:06 in the second. Jack's got to go into that locker room and thank his attackers there for putting on a few insurance goals.
Face-off.
Pulaski on the face-off.
Yep. Puck gets knocked loose, temporarily controlled by Heritage, but then pressure there by the Raiders. You see that puck still staying in the offensive zone. Knocked to the point, kept in by Matthew Carter down deep, where Pulaski's able to pick that up behind the net with a little space. Backhands over to Camden Lai, who walks up and then dumps it back into Pulaski. Pulaski wheels and looks and hands off with Lai, which is a nice step up. Camden walks, shoots short side, blocker save. Way to hold the post there for Grayson Williams in net.
I like that idea by Lai coming along that side. He almost chipped it up over his shoulder.
Lorenzo battling in the near side corner. Puck comes loose. Lai almost comes up with it. And then pressure again from Pulaski. The forecheck at the far end by this line has kept Heritage on their heels this entire shift. Pulaski on the far side corner can't gain control. Heritage is able to get it up cross ice and out of the zone.
Woody defending there.
Jonathan Testerman just content to dump it in after getting pressured by Drake Woody. And around to the near side stretch.
Ooh, it hit the skates of Cameron.
Balatbat couldn't find it. He thought that was going to slide through and instead hit his skate and knocked back up in the neutral zone. A little mini stretch play there that would have been nice if he had gained control.
Max looking to control it.
Myhill fields Tanberg. Tanberg's one-timer gets knocked loose, knocked off a stick, doesn't get through to the goaltender. Good step up there from Max Myhill and from Matthew Carter to
knocked
force
off Rodriguez.
Yep.
Rodriguez is looking back over his shoulder saying, I remember that one.
Puck comes ahead.
Yeah, good. He got a tip on it, right? We're gonna
still going to be, probably should have faced an icing, but they didn't call it.
We got a break there.
Yep. Chipped out in front. Back. Oh, right onto Ian Beck's stick, but he just couldn't quite get the right wood on that shot as he was coming in. Puck down on the near side boards. Tanberg battling, kicks that loose with a skate into the near side corner.
1 minute left in the period.
Mahalik steps in and gains control. Backhands to the point to Woody.
Woody with the wrist and a shot.
Takes the shot. Little mini slap there that just gets blockered aside by Williams. Far side boards. Puck cuts knocked loose and up and out of the zone by Heritage with 44 seconds left in the period. Beck tries to touch pass across. Mahalik feeds it right back on the backhand to Manville. Manville gets stick checked, but then dumps it in deep.
Smart play.
Ian Beck pressuring in the far corner on Andrew Moore. puck at the point comes up, gets knocked down by McDonald deep, and then Mahalik sweeps through, picks that up, cuts the net, backhand out towards Manville, but it goes off a skate. Fed back up to the point by Beck. Miller walks in, fires low, comes back. Beck got that on his stick, but I think the puck was up on edge because he couldn't get a good shot off. Now he backhands it high up over the net with 6 seconds left in the period. Miller dumps it in deep, but Heritage should be able to eat that behind the net and let the period expire.
Beck's got a lethal backhand, and he almost got to unleash that one. Time is up. End of the second, 5-1 Regis.
Strong period again for the Raiders.
Tom, great fun. Thank you for your expertise on this play-by-play. It's fantastic.
It's good to see the kids moving well. They're doing a great job of keeping the pressure up. We'll get a little ice make here, so got a little break in the action. We'll step away.
Yeah, we'll come back to you, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Shaw Productions, we have Sellies for refreshments over here.
Thanks again to all the families that are tuning in from outside. I'm glad Colin's grandparents out in California were able to catch him making a goal this evening. And we'll look forward to seeing you back for a fun third period.
Thanks, Tom. Welcome back to the Ice Ranch. Going into the third period, 17 minutes coming up. 5-1 Regis. Tom, we got a Regis advantage on the shots, 29-7. Indicative, obviously, of the score. But, we still have another period left to play.
Yeah, that was, that pretty much marks the kind of pressure that the Raiders were able to keep in the offensive end throughout those first two periods. It was pretty noticeable.
So we got Heritage in the blue with the red breezers and gray socks, gray helmets.
Face off down and briefly carried into the zone by Manville, and then knocked out of the zone by Heritage. They chip it deep. That'll be an icing, and we'll face that down in their end.
Regis with the red helmets, white jerseys, red trim, red breezers. AMDG school motto on the back of their jerseys. We're going to be the right of Grayson Williams. His dad, actually, a shout out to his father, who's working hard in the penalty box for the team.
Hopefully won't get too much more company.
That's right.
Puck kept into the point by Liam McDonald, carried down and knocked off the stick of Ian Beck, but picked up quickly there by Manville. He feeds it back up the near side boards where Colin Mahalik picks that up and then knocks that down, slides one player and then feeds it off. Probably should have cut to the middle there, but he instead handed that off to Manville, who scissors there at the point with McDonald. McDonald knocks it down, but it gets kicked off his stick before he can get that pass loose to Mahalik. Comes through center ice.
It hit a skate.
Went off a Chase Patterson's skate, and the linesman actually made a good call there to let that icing go. Puck knocked loose, picked up smartly there by McDonald in front of his own net, gains control and feeds it over to Chase Patterson on the near side boards. Patterson.
Quick pass, nice little chip to get it down to the inboards.
Deflected in by Cameron Blatbat. Good pressure coming behind the net by the Raiders. Knocked loose. Pete Armadas was there to force pressure.
Ooh.
He gets knocked loose off the puck though, but it gives room there for Myhill to knock that puck loose.
Luke.
Now dumped right back in by Miller. That's the offensive pressure they've been able to put, is keeping that puck constantly going in the Heritage Eagles zone.
Yeah, that it definitely makes a difference. And I like some of these line combinations to see Armatas with Blatbat, Max. Miller with the wrist from the point.
Shot goes wide left of the net. Williams was all eyes on that puck there. Puck comes up to the point. Knocked loose off of Miller's stick, but then dumps it in deep. Blatbat's down there, but gets shouldered off the puck, so Myhill steps in to gain control, feeds it back to Cameron. Nice chip ahead. Cameron always working well from behind the net there. Feeds that one out to Pete Armadas. Tries to backhand that on net.
Nice feed by Blatbat. He had the right idea. Now down to the point.
That one just got wide on Teddy Armadas. Tried to kick it in with the toe of his skate, but knocked loose by Heritage all the way down into the Raider end.
Luke Miller with confidence. Oh, there we go. Number 10 on the break. Come on, Jack. Get that paw. There you
nice
go.
Hustle. See the back check there from Lorenzo, and then regained Miller, whose pass came up through the middle, was stolen, but he was able to regain that puck and prevent the breakaway opportunity.
Griffin almost got caught on that no man's land where he's coming out to chip that puck away or defend the potential breakaway. But worked out.
Lai was able to gain control in his own end and carry that all the way down in deep. Scissors off with Drake Woody. Woody goes down low in the near side corner. Gets knocked off the puck there by Tyler Blakesley. But Woody regains, feeds it up to Camden at the point, and then back down to Woody on the half boards.
There's Lai.
Camden tries to snap a shot off, but gets defended well there by Braden Knoxall for Heritage. Heritage gets it to go across ice.
Line change coming for Regis.
Tyler Blakesley walks up and carries it in, dumps it, tries to get it in deep far corner, but Carson Williams is there for the Raiders. Carson backhands it up and out of the zone at the blue line. Mahalik's there to pick it up, and Colin breaks in, steps up, goes wide, reverses, waits, backhand loose, feeds that off to Manville. Manville sweeps down to the near far side corner and comes across. Nice backhand shot just wide. Oh, little miscommunication there. Woody was coming down as Manville was trying to go back to the point, so it ended up coming all the way down to our end. for Carson Williams.
Here comes Beck.
Beck fires it far side.
Weird bounce there,
Yeah, that
wasn't
carried
it?
him off the glass, but then Mahalik picks it up and breaks through center ice. Backhands it to the far side. We got a delayed penalty on Heritage, and we're going to have an elbow on Heritage, sending someone to the box. Power play comes back online for the Raiders at 12:45 of the third.
5-1. I think this is a point where I think Regis needs to just bury one in the net and get us to 6-1. And
That's Spencer Rogers for the Heritage Eagles. Got caught for an elbow up high. Didn't see it. Must have been away from the play, but the ref was there. Face-off win by the Raiders. Comes up to the point. Toss near side to Chase Patterson. Fires it in low.
Blood bat there. Almost couldn't get a handle right next to the Williams in the goal.
Looks like it went off a defender's glove and knocked straight down low, where Cameron almost had another one of those deflections fall right on his stick. Instead, he gets a really nice pass. Patterson fed that well.
There's a water bottle on the ice, folks.
Heck of a save there by Grayson Williams. Flatbat walked out from behind the net, came around the front, looked like he had an opening, and I think Williams must have gotten a stick on that because Cameron's shot ended up staying out of the net. Beautiful play there.
Oh,
near side corner.
Carter's got to
fires
keep it in. He does. Myhill trying to set it up again. We have 1 minute left in the power play for Regis.
Puck comes down into Cameron Blapat behind the net. Soft pass off the boards here to the point to Patterson. Patterson walks down the near side boards to the corner, reverses. He has the puck. He was trying to hit Cameron Blapat at the point, but it got knocked off his stick. Raiders regain control. Now Cameron's got it at the point. Walks, fires low, pad save, kicked out to the near corner. Right back up to the point by Beck. Catches Patterson to the far side. Carter looking across for Beck. Deflected loose, shot in on net. Pad save again on Chase Patterson's
shot. It's like a shooting gallery out there, isn't it?
Puck gets cleared out by
Griffin
Heritage.
Plays it behind the net. There's 23 seconds left in the power play.
A lot of scoring opportunities for the Raiders there again.
11 minutes in the period, folks. 10 seconds left in this power play.
Beck gained control, hands that one off to Michael Manville. Walks in, shot off a stick high, up into the netting, over the top of the net.
Manville does such a great job of keeping control of that puck, even in the midst of all the pressure.
Gets himself into the right positions, finds a scoring shot, scoring zones. That's what you do.
That's 4 seconds left in this power play for Regis. Beck with the face-off.
We're light one player here. Teddy Armitage decides to come back out, join the play. Face-off gets one down. Joe Scott behind his own net gets
with
forced
a nice
off
check.
it by Manville. Mahalik comes up with it. Near side corner comes up to the point to Miller.
Luke, almost.
Hops through Miller's stick all the way down. Pressure coming from Spencer Rogers. Miller is able to position him off and take control of the puck.
Confidently, too, position him off.
Yes, indeed.
With control.
Puck comes up loose, goes off a Manville's stick, knocked back into the zone, so the Raiders have to try and escape the far side. And Heritage has a little mini pressure zone here. Oh, Mahalik feeds it off near side. Beck is there to pick that up. Goes around Blakesley, tries to break in. Backhand shot. He had Mahalik breaking down the middle if you could have seen him to feed that one back on the delay. Beck backhands down. Can't find Manville, but Beck comes up with it, finds Mahalik. Backhand up over the top of the net.
Mahalik almost had that backhand.
Shot goes down there. Puck goes in behind the net, gets whipped far side boards, but kept in nicely by Teddy Armitage, who goes for a change.
Woody coming in on that point. Carter switches over.
Puck's pinned on the half boards on the far side. Mahalik kicks it loose with his skate, trying to gain control, kicks it down low, gets thrown up off of his body again, and then chipped up to the point where Heritage is able to backhand it out of the zone. Probably going to be facing an icing.
There it is, icing. Coming back, Heritage side. Hey, a couple other shout-outs. Jack Griffin has Aunt Mary and Aunt Katie listening, watching. Welcome. Uncle Chuck, thanks for tuning in, guys.
In case we missed you early on in the first period, thanks again to the Station 5 crew at the Aurora Fire Department. I know you guys, when you have a break in the action, like to catch up with a little bit of the Raider hockey. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate your service out there.
Face off down, won by the Raiders, knocked in off a skate by Camden Lai, and then kicked loose. Loose puck comes down low. Oh, almost picked up nicely there by Lorenzo. Nice play at the point there from Matthew Carter to keep that puck from getting out. Gives Pulaski a chance to step in.
Oh,
just
circled in
stick
front
check.
of the net.
That was a nice stick check from Grayson Williams, the goaltender, because Pulaski was coming in on the backhand across the crease. That puck hops out over the stick and down.
Are we going icing though?
And that'll be icing on Heritage. I don't think it was touched there by Matthew Carter.
I think the coaches and on the Regis side are saying, Jack, get away from that puck. they almost called it off when he touched it.
I wasn't sure if Jack knew that hopped over the stick of Matthew Carter.
8:51 left in the third, 5-1. We need a couple goals here. We got some pressure going, definitely. It's the momentum's on the Regis side here.
For sure.
Williams is playing solid, and Heritage is hanging in there.
Puck comes up. Myhill knocks that loose onto
Tanberg in front
Blackback's
of the
stick.
net.
Blackback's shot hit Tanberg in the body.
Nice,
Came down
Travis,
loose.
almost.
Travis still working.
He got handcuffed on his stick there. He almost had that.
Nice feed there off to Blackback. He walks in. Stick
Smart
save
player.
again by Grayson Williams. Blackbat in the near side corner escapes, hands that one off to Myhill. He goes back down to Cameron. Cameron should be able to walk across the middle, fires low, deflection in the skates, and then nice step in there from Carson Williams. His shot just goes off the left side of the post.
Heads up by Williams to come in there. Almost got his shot at a goal there.
Carson Williams knocks that back in down deep as the Raiders go for a change. And instead the puck gets knocked out deep for an icing by Ethan Levesque for Heritage Eagles. But the Eagles get their line changed. That was much needed as well, as they were under pressure continuously.
7:48, yeah, 7:48 left in the third, 5-1 Regis, just to the left of Williams at Heritage.
Beck, Mahalik, and Manville back out. Beck wins the faceoff down, picked up by Manville, carries it down in the far side corner. He waits, reverses again, steps out, goes to the point. Nice find to Miller. Miller shoots low. Glove save, but knocked aside, not held. Near side boards, comes up onto a Heritage stick. He's able to get that out of the zone, but then knocked loose and onto Mahalik's stick. He reverses, carries it in right away, walks in, fires.
Good shot.
Held
Good
by
save.
Grayson Williams.
Right into the breadbasket, but they just keep shooting.
Quick reversal back on the offensive pressure, gets another shooting opportunity for the Raiders. Puck gets knocked down, hops over one stick, kept in but not quite by Miller, so he reverses out and then throws it in deep.
He was able to juggle it there at the blue line, but got it back in.
Forechecking pressure by the Raiders, able to keep the puck in the zone, comes down low to Manville. Manville walks behind the net, steps out front, tries to squeeze a shot off near side, comes out. Oh, Mahalik was waiting, but that went off a skate. Manville tried to find Colin out front. Manville gains control in the far side corner, knocks it to the
Waters
point.
there on the point.
Liam keeps it in, but then it gets backhanded up and out by Heritage. Luke Miller on the near side carries it into the zone, walks down, waits, slips one man, goes behind the net. Oh, he had
Luke.
Camden Lai.
He's got a shot.
2 shots,
Almost.
3 shots. Pad saves there. Grayson Williams just staying strong on his far side post.
Luke is playing confidently. The game looks like it's slowed up, and he's able to make good decisions.
Woody at the point.
Woody
Drake
with the
fires
shot.
one down far wide on the right side. Backhanded in by Lorenzo, and then picked up briefly there by Beck. On the near side boards, Beck chips it out, gives it to Camden Lai, who slides past 2 men with a nice little stick move. Quick feet gets him behind the net. Backhand out front to Lorenzo.
Score!
That's a really nice play there by Camden Lai.
Ay caramba,
Quick feet,
Mr.
slips,
Scott Woody.
Slips 2 defenders, goes behind the net, feeds that out front for Lorenzo. Lorenzo finishes.
That was nice.
6-1 Raiders. Great play there.
5:54, third period.
Attaboy, Camden. Good to see you back on the ice.
Yeah, that was great.
Raiders win the face-off. Matthew Carter steps up, carries it into the zone. Dumps it in deep, gets knocked down there by number 4, Andrew Moore for Heritage. Moore laying some lumber on a few players back there, has a little collision with Pulaski as well. Now carried up and out of the zone by Heritage, pushed ahead by Jonathan Rodriguez. Quick shot.
Save, but it trickled out in front of the net there. Luckily, there wasn't any attackers there.
Rodriguez fired that shot on. Pulaski's able to sweep down and pick that puck up, go behind the net, waits, tries to feed Lorenzo. Lorenzo right out front saying that worked before, why not again? Lorenzo looks up, nice feed there off to a pinching Teddy Armadas. Gets knocked on net, couple of saves there for Grayson Williams.
You gotta like the Regis pressure, it's exciting.
Pulaski takes it in the near side corner, waits, and then tries to backhand it, but it gets knocked off his stick. Carson Williams steps up to keep it in the zone, and he goes down. The puck squirts out to neutral zone. Lorenzo dumps it in deep before going for his change. Cameron Blattbat steps in on the forecheck. Picked up at the point there by Teddy Armadas, but knocked out of the zone quickly by a Heritage player, number 17, Braden Knoxall. Oh, good step up there. Oh, beautiful play by Max Myhill. Was able to gain control, gets one step on the D, fires the shot off, forces the pad save by Grayson Williams for Heritage.
Folks, we got 4:20 left here. I don't want this period to end. I just want to see the end, keep the action going.
A lot of pressure here and forces another icing by Heritage.
4:12. Hey, Chase Patterson's family, grandparents Sally and Alan, welcome to watching the game from Black Forest. Great you could make it. Thank you for joining us. And the Markin family again from Greensboro. Doug and Jamie, Belvedere, thank you for California. So people tune in from everywhere. I'm sorry to cut you off, Tom. We had a shot and a save there.
We got a shot from the point first by Liam McDonald that was sticked aside by Grayson Williams, and the puck bounced right back again onto an opportunistic Cameron Blattbat's stick. His shot gets held and forces a face-off. Heritage is able to gain control of that face-off, try to knock it up and out of the zone, and they do. Luke Miller rebounds back to pick that up. Pressure there from Joe Scott stepping up from the defensive point position.
Yeah, 3 Heritage attackers all over him.
But Miller calmly controls in the near side corner. Looks, brings it up the near side boards, up and out. Pete Armadas chips it ahead, and Max Myhill's able to carry it into the zone. Tried to find Blattbat on the soft backhand pass that got picked off. But at the point, McDonald knocks it in deep again. Looks like another icing for Heritage as they fire it out of their defensive end.
3:19 left in the third, 6-1.
Raiders will get a line change. Eagles will get a line change. Fresh 5 on the ice for both squads.
We're to the right of the Heritage goaltender. We got Woody on the left point. We got Armatas on the right.
And Beck, Mahalik, and Manville back out. Manville picks it up behind the net. Gets that puck stick checked off. Pressure back behind, and Ian Beck's able to regain control. Steps, shot short side. Saved by Williams.
He definitely measured that shot. He was looking for that crack. It ends up being an icing, right?
Loose puck. Heritage.
They had an opportunity there, right?
Yep, and then Jonathan Rollison for Heritage wheels, and it just comes off his stick all the way down the ice and takes an icing instead of an odd man opportunity.
Yeah, it definitely could have been an opportunity there, but that put a little too much on that stick. 2:54 left in the third, folks. 6-1.
Face-off knocked down and up and out of the zone by Heritage. Carson Williams knocks it loose in neutral ice. Getting Grayson.
The Williams families are out there.
Grayson Williams had a lot of airtime today because he's faced a lot of shots from the Raiders. His name rolls off the tongue today.
He's coming over 40 today, folks. So You got to hand it to the goaltender there on the Heritage side for facing all that.
Puck up the far side board, picked up by Colin Mahalik, breaks through his own blue line and up through center ice. Carries it in, waits, hands off to Ian Beck. He rips it, blocker save by Grayson Williams for Heritage. Mahalik back to the point. Carson Williams dumps it in deep to the far corner. Colin sweeps in, hands that off to Manville. Manville back to Mahalik, hops through his skates, but Mahalik's able to pressure and regain control behind the net. Looks out, fires, pad save, another shot. He's held.
Williams hanging on for dear life.
He got caught up in his gear, never got behind him.
He's
ended up in the pads.
He's got to undress those pads.
More offensive pressure from Mahalik, Beck, and Manville.
2 minutes left. This it's good to see, you know, the pressure continue, and you know, great teamwork here. These guys are still learning each other in terms of teammates and passing, and so
showing a lot of scoring punch, keeping a lot of pressure in the offensive zone. Pretty cohesive unit for this season so far. It's been nice to watch. Pulaski steps in, faceoff gets knocked up to the point, kept in briefly there by Matthew Carter, but then knocked loose by, who knows it, Rodriguez. Breaks out quickly, feeds across, nice defensive play there by Luke Miller, and then swept loose and aside.
Outstanding defensive play by Luke Miller, number 20.
Puck comes up through center ice to Lai. Lai gets a jump step there, goes through, but nice stick play there. Stick check by Robbie Bocard for Heritage, is able to knock that puck loose and prevent the scoring opportunity. Matthew Carter dumps it right back in, forcing another pad save by Grayson Williams. Puck comes to the point, ends up offsides, carried back in briefly by Luke Miller, so we'll have a face-off at the blue line.
Jack is going to owe his teammates a few pizzas and a round of sodas after this game. They've shut down most of the scoring opportunities when they've come across.
Face-off comes down. Tried to knock it. Drake Woody tried to dump that in deep, went off a body, but then Pulaski's able to carry it into the zone on the near side boards. Woody steps up, fires, knocked down nicely by a Heritage defender, chips it up and out of the zone with enough juice to create an icing at 58 seconds left in the third period.
Just 1 minute left, but 58.1. 6-1. Regis.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching today's game between the Heritage Eagles and the Regis Raiders. Face-off won back by Myhill, but sneaks out of the zone. Woody retreats, picks that up at his own blue line, tries to dump it ahead. Nice step up by Joe Scott, using his speed to walk in, fires, forces a really nice save there from Griffin.
Quick pressure with 45 seconds left.
Joe saw that opportunity, walked up and just used his quick feet to gain an opportunity. Forced Griffin to make a nice save there on his far side post.
The game's not over till it's over. That clock was still running. Good shot by Heritage. Good save.
Puck goes down in deep to the near side corner in the Raiders zone. Backhanded ahead, but not out. Good stick check there by Cameron Blapat with the shot coming from the point from Logan Baseman. Raiders kick it loose on the far side board, carried up and out. Picked up there by Max Myhill into the zone. We were offside, but no call. Tanberg tries to rip a shot off. Can't get it free. Back onto Cameron Blapat's stick. He knocks it down for Myhill. Walks in behind the net with 7 seconds
left. Go get it,
left.
Travis.
Myhill with control, tries to toss that out front. Heritage.
Waters with a shot.
Last shot as Waters fires that in at the buzzer, forcing another save, Grayson Williams, in a 6-1 final.
6-1
for the Raiders.
Regis, Tom, excellent stuff. We record for the Regis Raiders. We had we're going into this game 3-3. 6 games played in the Wales Conference.
Up now, good over 500 and playing good hockey for the Raiders. No question. Nice job, guys.
Yeah, good work, Regis, and
John, always good to be with you.
Yeah, Tom,
nice to see your boy in net having a good, strong game as always.
Yeah, it's great stuff. The stick tap to recognize the sportsmanship of the teams. Thank you, everyone out there.
Raiders will be back online here in a few minutes for a little red and white inter-squad scrimmage game bringing out some of the varsity players. Varsity missed out on a couple of games this weekend with some odd cancellations. So we're going to see the Raiders get to do a little inter-squad skate here following on Periscope, not on Shaw Productions. But as always, appreciative of Shaw to be here and get this game out for everyone to see.
Thank you, Shaw, and thank you for all our listeners from Tokyo to Chicago to Florida to all over California.
Great to have you.
Thanks for joining us.
Night,
Have a good
everybody.
evening.